When I was a little bit elder, I also joined the monkey school in my area, also in Moabit there. There was a monkey school, a branch of the Malaysian Tasman school. I was joining there, but I faced too many complications in that school. They couldn't teach me any longer because I'm the one, I asked too many questions. And I saw a lot of flaws in different kind of Kung Fu styles, so that's why they let me go. They say, here the master say goodbye, yeah, be friends, and that's it. After that, I went to Asia and.
Did you leave like very soon after that, or?
I already left them before they say goodbye to me.
You already had been.
I was a member of that school, but I still traveled by my own to Taiwan. And I found different kind of Kung Fu masters, and I found a different way also how to learn. And I was only searching in Taiwan for the complete island for monkey Kung Fu. I found one. I found one monkey Kung Fu master. He combined even the monkey fist with the crane fist together, with the Zhong He Chen together. Grandmaster Chen Minlun was one of the late monkey fist masters here in Taiwan, and I studied with him. It was very interesting to learn some kind of Kung Fu also from that person. He was an old man. He was a 100-meter sprinter in the national team here in Taiwan. And by the way, he also Kung Fu master. Yeah, I learned a lot. And by self-investigating and self-pondering and put all the devotion and the pureness which comes out of my heart into the Chinese martial art, I had a chance to learn some real thing. Actually, when we see this kind of monkey style and even the history of monkey Kung Fu, it is quite very interesting that the roots are in the Taoism. They have a very deep Taoistic root, and also you can see that by the first important hand forms. The hand forms, what I learned, and also the Qigong sets, what I learned. I just discussed that with my Kung Fu brother, Mr. Wong. Yeah, it actually have a lot of Taoism Qigong methods inside. This is actually a Kung Fu style, what I know now during my years, which inherited the two, I will say, sects. Sects, I mean the Taoistic sect and the Buddhistic sect. So first you have some Taoistic breathing Qigong methods, and then you have the other Buddhist and Buddhist breathing and Buddhist methods for the Qigong part. So you have the I Ching Ching and the Shi Sui Jing, all inside, and also the Daoyin method. Okay, the Daoyin Qigong methods. 我们说Daoyin呢，是不是？对。
Maybe it's a part of the monkey.
This is also a part of the monkey because that's why it is so unique, and you can't find. I only need to tell you, the monkey style is always a secret style in the Chinese society. It is and was until now. We offer some really secret knowledge, I will say, yeah, and deep knowledge of the monkey Qigong set, and also the monkey Kung Fu Negong set, which includes the 30 days warrior Qigong set, and also the 100 days of the we call that Yuanhou Qigong, the white ape Qigong method, which includes 64 breathing techniques.
100 days, white ape.
Yeah, you see, monkey Kung Fu is not only the monkey king, okay? It goes much more further that you have Bai Yuan or Yuan Ho, a kind of ape or even gorilla boxing, you know? And this shows actually how the root from the Taoistic actually comes, because in the Taoistic they don't have the Sun Wukong before. They only have some, when we see some Mawang Dui scrolls, they also have some shamanic monkey dances inside, and they only copy, for example, an ape, no? Which is, when you face one in your life, you will know that's also a very dangerous species. Okay, and in that monkey kung fu style, it's what I can see now from all the martial arts styles, what we have here in our current time, in the present, I would say. This kind of style from this Ho Chun men, they have not only the hardened skill, what includes hardened and weaponized conditioning for your body on legs and arms, yeah, where you have the golden belt, all these kind of, I would say, special Qigong, White Dan Qigong exercises and Nei Dan Qigong exercises that you cannot find in any martial art what we have in the present time. You can't find that. It is very, very complete. You don't have the meditation only. You don't have the health aspect only. You have all the attributes. What you maybe can see from one style, he have a little, and the other style have a little, you know. But the real everything compressed into one style, it's only the Ho Chun men style here in Taiwan. This I can say very loudly, and people, they should really understand that is the truth and the fact. I'm not boasting or something. It is through my years of investigation and also comparing with other martial art styles, yeah, that it is actually a very complete style. And what I have done with the Trinity system, what I put together, is a tremendous work, and is something which is still in a progressing manner.
Because the Trinity system has more than just the complete Ho Chun, it has also the other.
You have the Xiniba Kung Fu inside, and also their different kind of Jingfa, Baofa Jing, the explosive power. And actually, when you goes very deep into the Xiniba Kung Fu, you can find out, wow, this is actually a monkey ape Kung Fu style. Okay, even the masters, when they fight like this, and then they are very, very monkish, I will say.
And like even this relaxed hand position.
Yes.
It seems to be like there.
It is already there, and what I have done only, I took it back actually. Yeah. It belongs to the monkey fist system, and I incorporated into the Trinity system. So actually is the creme de la creme, what I can see from the monkey style there, because it have the history much more deeper involved into the fighting arts. What I just said, Taoistic fighting and health methods, and also Buddhistic fighting and health methods combined into one. So this is actually quite interesting. I'm asking you, people, they're saying they're playing the Mantis Kung Fu, and they even can't hit with their back fist or even the wrist because they don't have the weapons for that.
But the original, it was.
When I do this, look, what is this? Even the fingers, they can't even make a hole in the stone.
But that's what I mean. In the style, they have hand positions.
Yes. And the other fact, if you do some claw Kung Fu fighting and you can't even damage something, yeah, with your hands, then your Kung Fu system is incomplete, because it's then only outside shape and not internal, deep inside the Kung Fu. What we call Nei Li or Nei Jing is inside.
It's really funny because I remember some movies, even like the old Jackie Chan movies, and there's some forms, and they punch with the part, with the backhand, bent. And
okay.
I was watching it, I was very curious, like,
okay.
Why do they hold it? I never realized that it's actually because it's harder.
I'm asking you, this is when I practice drunken Kung Fu, what kind of whatever. It can be drunken mantis, drunken monkey, or drunken god Kung Fu. Your main hand is hitting like that.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that, then you have a problem. You will break your hand in the first fight. Even there are some traditional Shaolin Kung Fu styles. They are also limited in their I would say weaponry in this kind of Kung Fu. So people they even create a monkey Kung Fu like Mr. Lau Ka Leung, from the Lau family Hong Quan, the tiger and dragon fist, tiger and crane fist. He created his own monkey style, monkey kung fu, but you can see there is still a lot of missing. Okay, but the rest is supreme. So the movements are much more Peking opera oriented and have some mimicking like that. But I want to ask you, if you want to do the 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, so then you need to have a strong finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. So your fingers must be very conditioned. Your knuckles here on the finger joints must be very conditioned. Then your fist must be very conditioned, and at least your wrist and your back of the hand must be very conditioned. And if you don't have that, then it is only an outside-looking kung fu form. And we must observe the masters. The masters, the grandmasters, do they have this? Even in the Choi Li Fat Kung Fu School from Master Chen, when we say he got branches in Australia and around the world, he also do his own monkey kung fu, which I will say it's a copy of Lau Ka Leung's monkey style, with the hands open like that. Okay, mostly our hands, they have this shape, yeah, this, even that, yeah. Okay, we come to that style, which you can see from the Taishan Pigwamen, Hong Kong Kung Fu, the great sage monkey style with Pigwa together. They have only this, and they have the grabbings. No? Okay, like this only. Grabbing in the eye is their deadly technique. And even when you do that and you don't have the weapon like this, it is actually lost in their style. Okay? And when I see this kind of Kung Fu style, for example, we should analyze what they are doing. Their teaching first is Bagua Zhang. Bagua Zhang is the splitting fist, no? And much more long arm range Kung Fu fighting style from the northern styles. And when there comes to the monkey, they treat us like a big treasure and is only for the high level, disciples. They can learn, and then when they learn, they only learn some kind of monkey kung fu imitating monkey, monkey animal. And their style is also very limited, I will say. They don't have these kind of attributes. No? So there are some very less monkey kung fu styles where you can have the complete package. Like what I just said, the Ho Chun Man school here in Taiwan is actually quite unique. And people, if they want to see something, want to learn something, they always ask, can I share how to condition the hand? Yeah, what does my style make then different than the others? If I share it for free, who are you? What are you doing with this technique and skill? You know, these are dangerous methods where you only can have for your own clan or friendship, whatever. Okay, but for people, they are outsiders. How can I teach them the poison fist or the duso? We call it duso, where you always have some medicine hands, and when you apply your technique, you can really crush and shatter the granite blocks. Okay, which each part of your body, not only the fist. Okay, the wrist, the elbow, the shin. Okay, and the knee, and all these kind of weapons. No? But I don't know what to say. Okay. Through my investigation, I only can say the Ho Chun Man Kung Fu style is quite unique, actually. Okay, and even people that try to figure out what is that to learn, where you have these kind of things. Okay, it is what I already say, a devotion, the pureness of my heart, what I put inside this Kung Fu style. And that's not only a cheap Kung Fu martial art style. No, this kind of method went through the special units here in Taiwan, and it shows that what and who I'm decorated to have the position to protect the president here in Taiwan for some occasions. It's not because I'm a good-looking person and I know somebody in the government. It's not like that. It's like that my reputation and my skill goes around in the government, because they know what they need and they know exactly what they can have, for their special unit, counterterrorism units. Okay, this is actually how it is, and also the trust what the Taiwan government give it to me to have the opportunity to teach their the elite forces. I also need to say thank you to them. This is very good, and it shows only the ability from Master Jiang Yu Shan, and that's me. It's not like I have a friend and I give him some, I don't know, bribe him to be inside, no? Or because I'm only a foreigner. If you're a foreigner only, they will also test you. Okay, they test you. They make a sudden attack with 3 guys, and if you don't send them to the hospital, then you can't be the drill instructor for the special service company. You can't. This is what I have done. Okay, but we need to see that this kind of kung fu style actually is much more complete. It have the fighting, stand up and ground, and it also have the energy development and different kind of conditioning, the power part, and also the healing aspect. So you have all the 3 aspects in one. That's why it's called Trinity system. The fighting, the fighting techniques, the Qigong for fighting, and the forms, and the health aspect, the gymnastic forms.
Health, conditioning, and fighting.
And on the other hand, you have the White Dan Qigong and the Neidan Qigong, which other Kung Fu styles, they even don't know Qigong exists in their Kung Fu system. And this we can already see, very interesting. There is a missing link. That's why Kung Fu masters, they are joining Reiki, and the Reiki courses, and they want to become Reiki masters, and they want to become much more the energetic. They learn the Wim Hof method, because in their own Kung Fu style, they don't even learn proper breathing and how to develop the energy and all these kind of things.
Outside like this, whatever methods.
You can see that when you see some people, they do the summer camp. You for example, you have a Tai Chi summer camp. There is a Shaolin Kung Fu master, very well known. There is a Wing Chun Kung Fu master, very well known. There is this kind of Kung Fu master. They all come to the Tai Chi summer camp, where they learn how to approach and learn the breathing. And vice versa. You have all these kind of things. You can see that everybody try to puzzle their stuff together, because they know already their martial art is limited and it's done. That's
the Chen, your master, like he had already this complete.
He learned from Jiang Chen, and he also learned Tai Chi and another internal martial art called Zhonghe, the crane fist from Fuzhou. They also have a Qigong set in the, what is that called, Zhonghe, but the Qigong set called San Zhang, 3 warrior steps. So, and then he learned the Tai Chi also to make his own style, which means Hou He Suang Xing, which means monkey and crane fist of Taiwan. So, but what he always told me, he said, Yu Shan, don't teach the monkey kung fu to outsiders, because he never did this. He doesn't teach that before. He said it's too dangerous to let this go out of the hands. People, they're asking me, can I teach the claw? Can I teach the palm? Can I give some advice on the internet? If this goes to the wrong hands, and then I have the responsibility to that. If somebody get very injured with that method, no, I don't want to do that. So people, please, they need to understand that something I don't want to teach. Okay, it doesn't mean I don't want to teach in the public. It means I teach that for people I know, and people I know are the ones who are coming and visiting me and have a kind of relationship with me, like a healthy, friendly relationship, and then where I can see, okay, this disciple or this student, he can learn something from me. No? Enter the monkey fist gate. Because I'm already I hear inside. Hu Bao To. Hu Bao To again. Is an internal martial art where the monkey style is combined together with Xinyi fist. The state of the beginning before the birth. We have two options when we fight. This kind of thinking pattern, it needs cruelty, merciless mind actually, no? What I have here is that. So how to use that to train the body? What can I do for you? Come on in, it's time for training.